And welcome back, everybody, to Burton Albion England DNA. Yes, our academy players have somehow rescued the season and put us into a playoff contention. I mean, I don't know how. There's only one team we're really chasing, which means it'll be unlikely we'll get it. We've had a slight, as well, wobble in terms of form. Only one goal scored in the last few games. But generally, it's been pretty consistent playing in our, strikerless system that we've been doing. I don't know what to say. It's worked really well. We've not had the youth intake just yet. So in today's episode, I'm not going to focus too much on the player development because there isn't really too much to shout about. I think what I'll start doing is generally looking to do it in the December episode and the end of season episode. And then in this sort of March, when we're sort of looking at the update of the season, and we'll do the player academy intake reveal sort of thing, right? At least right now, I mean, going forwards, if obviously we're going to be in a title race and stuff, I could potentially show you more episodes per season, especially in the Premier League, when we've got Champions League matches, that kind of stuff. Well, hopefully long term, who knows? We could get sacked before then. But yeah, anyway, hopefully that makes a bit of sense for this. So I'm going to be 3 matches. You're going to see us play Blackburn away, who are 9th, in with us in the playoff race, Nottingham Forest away, who are 7th, and then Derby, who are 11th. So 3 teams close by, near to us, and 2 teams, 1 below us, 1 ahead of us. So a really, really important episode. And it could dictate how the rest of the season plays out by quite a big margin, I might add there. We are out of all the cups. There's only the championship to play for. And I guess we go straight into the episode, straight into the matches. Off camera, I would say, one big bit of news I nearly completely forgot to bring to you. Justin Parker-Trott has signed a new contract. Yes, new 4-year contract. Unfortunately, there is a release clause in his contract, but we're going to lose him for free anyway. If I would have not signed him to a contract, he insisted on that. That's the highest I could get his minimum fee release clause. The club's in a high division, though. So if we were to get promoted... Oh, by the way, it's not really a 4-year contract. It's actually a 7, because there's a 3-year optional extension. If we get promoted, that obviously doesn't count anymore, release clause, because there'll be nobody in a higher division than us. It's not European. It's just on teams that are domestically in a higher division. So there we are. Could be a really important... almost like a transfer for us, really. There's no chance to say by resigning Justin Parker-Trott to a new contract for 7 years. I mean, that would really help us out if we can get promoted. So who wants him right now? Southampton. Are Southampton going to pay 11.25 million all up front for him, which is what would have to take to activate it? I don't know. I mean, I suppose they could actually. It's pretty close. Are they? Hopefully they're going down. No, they're not going down. Gutting. Have they got a tycoon as well or something? No. Okay. So we might get away with it for another year. But yeah, David Webster's really cemented himself in the back 3 at the moment. But also Kyle Andrew's been very... Do you know what? No, I take it back. Kyle Andrew actually has been the one. David Webster did play the last match. But Kyle Andrew has really started to kick on, as you can see here. Big 6'5" central defender. I can see him being the Sam Hughes replacement long term in that sort of middle centre-back role, right? So, yeah, looking really, really good is the team at the moment in terms of the centre-back and playing in this back 3 system. It would be nice to have a backup for Justin Parker-Trott. We don't have that right now. But, yeah, that's pretty much... I mean, Brendan Hughes can play there if we need him to, because he can play anything these days. But that's pretty much you up to date. We've got one player out here. Let's play, I guess Gilligan is... Oh, no, William could probably do a job. He's only a little bit injured. He's fine. Okay, so that pretty much brings you up to date. Tom Kinnon's been pretty consistent, but nothing special. And I'm really hoping for a good intake. It did say on the preview that it was going to be okay, like decent, but not world class. So we'll see how it all turns out in any case. Okay, here we go then. Blackburn away. Let's see how we get on in the first game. I am looking forward to this episode because it could let us know whether we are going to be with a chance to get into the playoffs or not. I mean, we can't score goals. We have to score first. As the manager says, media comments, okay. Oh yeah, I've also moved Tom Kinnon back into the box fielder role. He doesn't make as many mistakes in possession, like when he gets on the ball and gives it away, which we've seen him do a few times, that sort of right cam slot, as it were. Parker-Trott, as it plays into Kinnon, into King, into Hughes. Great football. Just John King, almost gets hold of the ball there. Doesn't quite get it. Kinnon, just a Parker-Trott, deflected cross, goes up, hits the bar. That's going to probably be the end of the highlights. Just to let you know, we're in the Championship, right? And their goalkeeper is somebody who I'm trying to sign for Paris FC in the Moneyball save. I'm not going to click on his attributes because I'll see them then. But Eli Caprio, I'm pretty sure is the Italian goalkeeper. I don't want to click on him because I'm pretty sure it's the same player. But that shows just how high we're playing at. We're playing at the level of the Paris FC team, basically, right now, which is crazy. And we're competing, obviously, is the most important thing. And getting results. I'm going to take William off, put on Gilligan as a highlight. Triggers here, goes towards the near post, headed away. Justin Parker-Trott takes a touch, shoots, and it's just over the bar. A draw's an okay result. Obviously, the win would be what we're looking for. But I look at Blackburn, cannot create anything against us. It's quite funny how good defensively this can be in certain games, but it does come with a cost. You can get these dead games where you end up conceding the winner because just nothing's happening for either side. Late highlight here, Victor wins it, clears it away to nobody. They're going to rebuild their attack, our Blackburn. They're going to play through here across the back. Are they going to get a chance to on goal? Can we win it maybe off them? They're going to go long now. Oh, it's a good pass out, that is. That's a really good pass out from the goalkeeper. They continue their attack. Blackburn, can we try and sneak it off them here? The answer is still currently no. It's going to probably stay no for the foreseeable. Oh, it's a big challenge from Gilligan. Doesn't quite get there. They're struggling. They're playing behind. We've won it back. Hamer's got it. Now, is he going to keep possession for us? He does to Keller Dunn, into Gilligan, into Victor. Oh, it's a shame that's such a bad pass. It nearly worked. Oh, they're going to get out of this, Blackburn. It's a shame because we had such a bad start, right? We nearly ended up in the relegation zone. So if we have a whole season with this tactic, I wonder if we would keep this sort of good form up the whole season. I'm pretty sure Victor's offside. I'm at 99% sure he's offside. He is. Goal kick for Blackburn. Only 10 minutes to go here. They're going to try and play out. They're going to get out quite easily against this as well. Why don't you go and press him, for fuck's sake, left wing back? Where are you going? Right, left wing back's not following my instructions. Thank you very, very much. Who is it? Is it Tom? It's Terry Taylor, actually. They switch across the left-hand side. They pass the ball into Todd Cantwell, by the looks of it. Buckley, they're going through. They've got a gap. Is he going to shoot? He's going to go through and score, isn't he? It's 1-0 to them. Blackburn, they counter-attack. They're going to hopefully lose the ball here. Can we win it off them all-out attack at this point? Playing like a... Well, it's a weird formation, actually. I've just tried to go all-out attack and think about where the positions of the players are going to be and just hope for the best that they can create chances from it, really. It's just an all-out attack tactic at this point. Keenan into Victor. Victor takes a touch into Gilligan. Is he onside? It's going to be a foul. It's going to be a red card. I think it's going to be a free kick, though. And we'll see if it's going to end up with a goal. Well, it depends who takes it, really. Hopefully left footer here. It is, but this could be a goal. Powell, left-footed, strikes. It's the bar. 1-0 defeat. It was close, though. It was unlucky from the boys. So unlucky. And the fact they put themselves back within a chance is really impressive. So I've got to say fair play to the boys here. Okay, I'll see you in 7 days for the game against Forest. Okay, we go then. Game 2. Pretty much the same team, I think. Hello, Hughes. Yeah, everybody's back in this time. Luckily, we got Victor back in the team, which is going to be good from the start. And we play against Forest. I mean, let's just double check the league table after the last game. I don't think I showed it to you. So we do stay only 4 points behind Sunderland. So a win here away from to Forest could put us in a pretty good position. And we do play Sunderland later on in the season. So who knows? And I think the next episode is pretty obvious. It'll be a Sunderland Birmingham end of season review scenario, I think. I mean, unless it's like completely over, then we might just do the Birmingham game. But we'll see. Anyway, let's get into the game against Forest and see how we get on. I suspect it's going to go very similar to the last game, but we might end up with a draw or maybe another 1-goal defeat. I don't think we're going to win it, but you never know. Their team's pretty good. So the manager says, nothing to lose. Free kick, left-hand side. Joe Powell this time with another one. Just like the last game, he had the same position. Shoots this time, and it goes just over the bar. Okay, halftime, it's 0-0. Only one highlight from the first half. We'll say, keep going, get the fans' performance to cheer for. Joe Powell's going to kill off, going to put on William on the left-hand side. Look at the team difference here. They've got Carlos Perez, Danny Ings up front. It's just so funny how we're doing so well, actually, in this at the moment. Highlight here for Nottingham Forest. They throw the ball into the middle. They play across the back line. They're going to play it forwards here, I think. Yeah, they do into Carlos Perez. Not going to win the ball off them just yet. Danny Ings plays it back to their centre-back. They're going to retain the ball still. We're pretty well set, though, I would say. Ings, yeah, we're sort of moving around pretty good. John King almost wins it. It was close there. Look at the football from Forest. We can't compete with this at the moment. Good tackle. We win it back, though. Oh, lost it. A shot from distance and a save from the goalkeeper. Going to take off Brendan Hughes, put on Tom Keenan as the 10. And I think that'll do for now. At the moment, it's Sunderland and Reading are both sort of dropping points. We could still catch either of them in theory. Not sure how practical it's going to be in catching both of those. I'm going to take off somebody here. Let's take off Victor. Let's put Tom Keenan up front and put on Gilligan in there. I think let's take off Terry Taylor, put on Charlie Lakin. And we'll go, I think, maybe Hamer for Hughes. No, let's leave the centre-backs as they are. Almost no highlights at all in this game, in the entirety. Carl Andrew plays out to Lakin. This is the last second highlight here. Going into added time. Charlie Lakin has time on the ball. Back into Heller. Takes touches. Plays across to Lakin. Lakin plays it across. Goes flicked up. Tom Keenan gets to it. Overhead kick. Oh, it's an overhead kick and he's been saved. What a chance. Overhead kick from Tom Keenan. And it's been just about saved from the goalkeeper there. And that's going to finish probably 0-0 unless this corner ends up in a goal. Which it does. Oh, it does! Sam Hughes has scored! Come on, boys! There we go! What a moment in the series. That is a huge result. And it all comes from the overhead kick from Tom Keenan. I'm going to make it go defensive right now. Time wasting up. Counter comes off. And wow, there's so many things I could go to. I think we've been doing this, haven't we, to see out the game. It's been working off camera. I'm asking you, but I've been doing it off camera, so I think I've been doing that. And there you have it, 1-0 win from a corner after an unbelievable overhead kick from Tom Keenan. Well done, Tom, for forcing the corner there. And would have scored, obviously. It was on target. It was going in if the keeper hadn't saved it. Joe Powell's up for 10 days. That's a shame, but at least we got the win. That is a huge result. And that puts us back 4 points behind Sunderland. But most important, not most importantly, but also importantly, we're only 5 points behind Reading now. So there's a second team we could catch, right? That's the important thing right this second. And because I think Brighton on 67 and a game in hand are just going to be too far. So it's those two teams really. And that's it. Brilliant. I will see you in a few days now for the Derby game. Okay, so Joe Powell is up for this game. It is a Derby game against Derby County. So we've got Joe Powell out injured. Means that William will start with Victor on the two side roles. John King is a striker. Heller, Hughes, pivots. Taylor, Parker Trott, wing backs. Hughes, Andrew, and King is a back three. I mean, really, those three haven't conceded yet in this episode. We conceded late on. I've made a change already at the back three before they scored Blackburn. But you can see how low scoring the games can be with this tactic. I don't know if it's good going forwards. We play some really nice football, though, which is... It's hard to move off it when you play such good football and you've had pretty decent results generally. But is it getting found out is the question. We're going to find out pretty soon, I suppose. Anyway, Derby County, let's see how we get on. Assistant manager says, make full use of home advantage. Okay. Just move on the league table for you so you can see that, to be honest. It's probably a better visual to have there on the left-hand side next to me. As a free kick, Derby County, they go to the far post. Head is just over the bar. Throw in here for Derby. They throw it into the left-hand side. They're going to lose the ball to Victor. Victor's going to play it back to Andrew, to Sam Hughes. Let's build up the possession, lads. It's okay. There's no rush here. Terry Taylor into Sam Heller. Plays in behind to John King, who is onside. Is he going to look for somebody else to support him? No, he goes for a shot. It's deflecting. It's the goalkeeper there. Harris with a free kick there into King, into Sam Hughes, into Heller, who's now got some players ahead of him there if he wants to use him. Carl Andrew takes it. What a progressive pass that is. Look at the football. We delayed the attack a little bit with a poor pass up to Justin Barker. It was behind him, wasn't it? That made him have to stop and retain the ball a little bit when we could have just carried on the attack. Got to go back to the keeper now and retain and switch maybe the point of the attack here. Andrew into here. No, too late now. Oh, he's lost the ball. The 18-year-old has lost it with his probably poor first touch. They go through and they score. Devastating, really. Had a good opportunity to build a good attack probably twice there, and we've messed it up. Okay, 20 minutes to go. Nothing's happening. We go to my attacking tactic, which is basically this. I'm going to take Carl Andrew off, I think. We'll throw on maybe... Or would you put on here? I'm going to put on Terry Taylor on the left-hand side. So I'm going to go with this. I think we'll do that. And then maybe a change at right back. We'd go with this. Then Brendan Hughes could potentially come off. Or sorry, Sam Heller's in there as well, isn't he? Let's go Kieran Gilligan, CDM as well. They've had 6 yellow cards in this game. Absolutely nothing's happened despite our all-attack tactic. And that is going to conclude the game. Disappointing 1-0 defeat to Derby. Like I said, score the first goal, good chance we're going to win. Concede the first goal, good chance we're going to lose. And yet again, I think I still need to figure out a better attacking version of this tactic, which is a problem before and it's still a problem now. The problem is that in a lot of games, I don't concede the first goal. So we win those games, so I don't really get enough of a chance to keep testing it. But the current one obviously didn't work there. I don't think it would work maybe long term either. So I have to keep looking for options around that. Okay, so that is going to conclude the episode. That's 3 1-0 games, 1-0 win for us, and 2 1-0 defeats for us. Leaves us, 5 points off of Reading. Leaves us now 7 behind Sunderland. It's not looking great. We're probably going to fall just short, unfortunately, but we gave it a good go. But we'll find out. We'll find out going into the last episode of the season, which will be most likely Sunderland, Birmingham, and the last game. If there's any chance at all of us catching somebody, we'll play this one. But that's going to do it. So next episode, we'll do the final couple of games of the season. We'll do the end of season review in the game. We'll review the player attributes as well. And look at the... Oh, no, youth intake. We're not going to finish just yet. Yeah, so we'll come right back in a few weeks' time, and I'll show you what we managed to get in our youth intake for this season. Okay, here we go then. The youth intake for 2028. I have not seen the players yet. We're going to see these together. Let's see what we've got. Ian Lockwood is the first player. Let's see what we've got. Ian Lockwood's. And, okay, not too bad. A good attacking player for a change, which is nice. He could become quite a good player. I'm quite happy with that. That's good, isn't it? It's a good start. Sean Doherty on the right-hand side. I mean, maybe a backup for the current right wing back, right? That could be a good potential solution for us there. We've been waiting for a backup for Justin Parker Trott, so maybe that is a good long-term replacement there. Not replacement, but somebody to be a backup. Got Neil Davidson, who could be a full back in a back four, could be wing back, could play a lot of different positions there for us, and isn't really too great, but is okay. Wayne Jeffrey, not great. Dylan Wilson, I get okay. Got some Craig Barnes in here, not great. Jake Isaac, no. Royston Penny, no. Yeah, not great, to be honest. So, it's okay. It's not great. Somebody said, do we have like low determination in the under-18 staff? But if you look at the manager, the under-18's manager is Chad Gribble, determination of 14. We've got assistant manager, determination is 11. Jackie Alker's got 16. 15 for Towelson. Head of youth development, Sean Barker's got 18. So the answer to that would be no. He is getting better still, Sean Barker, actually, which is interesting. But I do feel like we should be getting slightly better youth intakes. And I don't really know what the exact issue is with the good facilities we've got. The staff seem to be okay, but something isn't quite right. Because it's the England DNA, I've tried to keep it to a English coaching staff as well. But there you are. That is your intake then for 2028. And that's concluded the episode. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the series. And I'll see you all, of course, next time.